Many are the hours I lie awake, trash the room in vain, try to waste the energy I'll never spend on you. Lying on this bed, never touch, not right now. If I'm over this by morning, that's a future I can't see. Well, I'm gonna hate to see you go, but I've been impossible, I know. I'm gonna hate to see you go, but I know you're just waiting. And when you're young, you decide what you can and cannot take. Promises that you made, that you wish you wouldn't break. This was over long before we met.
This was over long before.
Well, I'm gonna hate to see you go, but I've been impossible, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna hate to see you go, but I know you're just waiting. Oh, 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 oh. See, you are waiting. See, you are waiting. This was over long before we met. You are waiting. See, you are waiting now. Well, I'm gonna hate to see you go, but I've been impossible, I know. Gonna hate to see you go, but you will. Oh, you will. You will. And many are the hours I lie awake.
Many are the hours I lie awake.
Many are the hours I lie awake. I'm gonna hate to see you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hate to see you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. This was over long before we met.
This was over long before.
This was over long before we met. We met. We met. This was over. This was over. This was over long before we met.
Yo, what's up, guys? How are you today? I hope you can hear me right now. It's Fred on the Thursday night hangout. That was pre-recorded. I hope I didn't fool anyone into thinking that that was extremely live. It was live taped, but I had that on. That's my daughter Lily. She has a music project called Lilito, Lilito. They released 2 songs over the past year or so. Ding Dong Ditch and Say. Those have been up on Spotify and YouTube, and there's a music video for Say. But tonight's a big night because we're going to premiere a new song from her project. And I'm really excited about this one. It's called Bob Dylan. So I'm going to have her on the show in a little while. But first, I like to come out and talk to you guys and read the comments. And yes, you know I'm proud. Thank you. And what's up, Zach? And I see Nicole and Dan Ackley. What's up, brother? That's Dennis's brother, in case anyone sees Dan on there. Oh, Cece, awesome. Good to see you. My man Jake. Awesome. Everybody, the crowd's all here. We got about 30 people on already, so that's great. We're going, as always, to the YouTube channel and the Facebook, and also my Facebook. So it's a good time. My man, Dave's here from Brooklyn. Yes. Thank you so much, Adam. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, Scout. Yeah, Lily was on the red SG. It's still on there, although it's mostly rubbed off. And I used to have the guitar that said Scout on it as well. Scout's the drummer of Lilito. And they play together, which is, any parent's dream, right? So what's going on this week? I've heard some big news. Let me just lower the camera a hair so you can see the guitar. That'll do, right? Yeah, maybe a little more. The big news that I heard today is that My Chem just released a new song, which I didn't get to listen to yet because I heard it's like 5.5 minutes, so I needed the time to take that in if it's that epic. Thank you for being patient with me adjusting this. So I'm doing great. It's the weather finally got amazing on the East Coast, and we're hanging out. I've been writing again. And I have some bands in the studio that I'm recording, that I'm producing, and I can't really complain about anything. So, yeah, thank God that it got nice out, right? That's what I'm talking about. So let's start with a song. I'm going to play a song from the new album. It's actually the last song on the album. This is an important song. It's called Future Past, and oh, it didn't rain here, Cece. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, I'll look out for the rain, though. I'm sure it's on its way. So this song's called Future Past. This is an important song because it was a collaboration during COVID that we all did together, and there was like 30 people on this song, and there was like a lot of guitar players, a bass player, a lot of singers. Guys programmed beats for me, and one guy played the drums. There was people from France and Max from the Ukraine played a guitar part that's like pretty prominent in the second section. He recorded it in Ukraine and sent it to us on this song, which was really neat. And there's a video to that as well if you want to see a lot of the people. I asked them to record themselves as they were recording. So I want to play that song now anyway. All right.
The future and the past do not exist. It's just a memory and a dream. And all your worrying, that won't help you now, no matter how urgent it may seem. Take a minute, take it slow, but don't waste a second here. I just wanna spend this moment with you, with nothing to do. The future and the past do not exist. We live the present and nothing more. And if you had to trade your time for a dollar bill, you know we traveled that road before. Take a minute, just breathe, and do what you wanna do. I don't have all the answers. I don't need them. I don't need them. Don't need nothing. Don't need nothing but you. This is my chance. Is my chance. Is my challenge. Is my life. Is my chance. Is my chance. Is my challenge. Is my life. Is my chance. Is my chance. Is my challenge. Is my life. Is my chance. Is my chance. Is my challenge. Is my life. Has Future Past, the last song on our new album, A Year and Change. I want to tune up here. Hey, what's up, Philippines? I love when you guys are on. Been listening to Taking Back. So yeah, we have someone on Facebook from the Philippines. Thanks. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you for still being around, man. I really appreciate it. What's up, Jason? What's up, Chris? What's up, Jillian? Yo, it is me. Thank you. Let's do it louder now. We heard Hate to See You Go at the beginning of the program. Let's do If I Surrender. Hopefully it sounds nice and loud this week and nice and clear. Gonna choke when it really counts. I'm gonna get kicked when I'm down. I'll give you so much satisfaction you'll drown in it. I'm gonna trip at the highest speed. Play so bad your ears will bleed. I'll give you so much satisfaction you'll need rest just to breathe. And all this fighting will amount to nothing more. You bent to break, I did it before. Is it gonna be easier? Is it gonna be more than I could take? If I surrender, is it gonna be easier? Is it gonna be more than I could take? If I surrender, my heart breaks and I feel no pain. My voice cracks, yet it's still the same. I'll give you so much satisfaction, you'll blame yourself for once. Apologize for what I never did. My darkest secrets and everything I hid. I'll give you so much satisfaction, you'll quit your complaining, but I know you never will. So all this fighting will amount to nothing more. You're bent to break, I did it before. Is it gonna be easier? Is it gonna be more than I could take? If I surrender, is it gonna be easier? Is it gonna be more than I could take? If I surrender, they took from you all they could get. You hold on tight to what is left. You'll never give up like you used to. They took from you all they could get. You hold on. What did you expect? You'll never give up like you used to. You'll never give up like you used to. You'll never give up like you used to. Used to. Is it gonna be easier? Is it gonna be more than I can take? surrender, if I surrender, is it gonna be easier? Gonna be more than I can take. If I surrender, is it gonna be easier? Easier? Or will it amount to nothing more? You're bent to break just like before. Gonna choke when it really counts. I'm gonna get kicked when I'm down. I'll give you so much satisfaction. When I surrender to you. Thank you for being here tonight. I hope it's good weather where you're at, because we're having an amazing Thursday. In fact, I should have shot this outside tonight. That would have been fun. What's up, Chile? Chile, I should say. Great to see you. I want to go there someday, so someone book me a concert so I can go down and play there. I'll go anywhere. If there's a place to play, I'm going. Oh, someone. Oh, yes. Wait. Did I miss the first one? Hold on a second. What am I? There's someone else from Chile. That's freaking awesome. What's up, Franco? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So the guitar. Oh, what's my favorite guitar tuning and why? I love answering the questions, by the way. So if you have anything you want to ask me, shoot. It's fun. I like the open G tuning a lot. I use it in New American Classic. I use it in Hills of Birmingham from the Terrible Things record, and I also almost the entire Terrible Things EP, which is the orange record on all the streaming. It's called Pre-Transmission from Terrible Things. Almost that whole record's in open G tuning. So I can't always use it because the songs all sound the same, but it's a nice way to get out of standard. So my favorite probably is standard, but open G is like my second bestie. So for sure. So thanks for asking. That's awesome. Oh shit, Hills of Birmingham vinyl. I forgot that even existed. Wow, that's pretty cool, Chris. Thanks for picking that up. That's awesome. I'm listening. Thank you, Franco. TJ's in the house, the singer of Mighty Tortuga. We had them on 2 weeks ago. They released a video this past week for their song, Forgive and Forget. I think everyone here liked that song a lot. It was really up our alley as far as it fit the style of what we're trying to do here. So I want to thank those guys for coming on, and I'm really excited for you to hear the next single from those guys, which should be coming in another 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now. I'll be updating that. Don't worry. Do I think there'll be a CD release? Yeah, I do. I'm trying to look into vinyl right now, but yeah, we have no. We should definitely press some CDs like really soon. We're going out and playing some shows, by the way. If you haven't seen, we're playing in Brooklyn, June 10th. And there was some news that I announced last night just in my stories. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. I'm going to be playing bass for the Canadian band Monine. Monine is a great band that I met on my very first Taking Back Sunday tour. They were opening up for us with Saves the Day. We were opening for Saves the Day. It was my very first tour. So they were bigger than us at the time. And Monine played first, and they were these really fun, awesome Canadians. Also crazy, but I love them. And anyway, they asked me to play bass for them. And so we're playing Brooklyn. The Color Fred is going to play. And then when Monine plays, I'll play bass. And then Monine is going up and playing. The reason they're coming to the States
is they're playing a show with Dashboard Confessional Thrice, and the Get Up Kids up in near Boston in Worcester, Mass. Worcester. I'm gonna say it that way. So yeah, you know Monine. Some of you know they're from Vagrant Records, and we're playing the Vagrant anniversary, like their 26-year anniversary show. And I wanted to play that show for sure, and I wanted to hang out with my Canadian friends who I miss. So they're coming down early June. I'm gonna practice with them and hit the road. And Color Fred's gonna play Brooklyn. We also just announced another show. We're playing Connecticut, New East Haven, Connecticut. Those tickets go on sale tomorrow. I'll be posting about it. And we're playing, our boys in Mighty Tortuga are bringing us up there, but it's a big festival with a band called A Will Away that some of you may have heard of. Sleep Cycles is going to be there. Chris from Color Fred's band, who I produce. It's going to be a party. So all right. Well, I think it's about time that we get to Lily's song and hear the new Lilito. I'm gonna put my guitar down for a minute. I'm gonna come back and play some songs, but let's get Lily in here. If you have any questions for her, think of them now, because I actually wrote some questions down for her, and Lily, if you can hear me, she's in the house, obviously. I think I hear her. Come on in, Lily. You can sit there. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I know. It's time for your dad to embarrass you. I know.
Nah, it's time for me to embarrass me.
Oh, no. I should have made you play a song. That would be way cooler.
True.
But today's a big day because your single's coming out. For what's the song?
Bob Dylan.
All right. Hold on. Let me look at my questions, because I told you I wouldn't surprise you with any crazy questions. So let's see here. Oh man, I hit the wrong thing. I'm very not tech savvy. Oh yeah. So I know the song. I don't know why the song is called Bob Dylan, but I know that you love Bob Dylan as an artist, as a lyricist, a songwriter, and just a person in general. But what made you call, or rather, oh yeah, when did you start? When did you start listening to Bob Dylan? Do you remember?
I started listening to Bob Dylan 2 years ago.
Yeah, just 2 years ago.
It was probably more than 2 years ago.
Yeah,
now.
I think it was before COVID. Yeah.
Well, yeah, before COVID. Was that 3 years ago?
I don't know, but so okay. So, and the thing about Lily is, when she gets into someone, like many of you, she knows every album, every song on every album. Like she wants. I grew up listening to the Beatles, but like no one had enough money to own all the Beatles albums. So like she knows like all these obscure things that I never heard before. And that's just kids these days, you know. It's like since you can listen to it for free now, they just eat it all up, and so that's how she is about Bob Dylan. Like I know a lot of Bob Dylan, I'm not even the one who introduced him to you. You just heard something. Or did you hear one song that was like, I got to start listening to this guy?
Actually, I started listening to him because I liked the way that he looked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I looked at a picture of him and I thought...
When he was young?
No.
Now?
I looked at a picture of him and I said, that is the most beautiful old man I've ever seen.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
And then you started listening to him.
Yeah.
Luckily, his music was good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My next. So that said, like this song does not really, to me, doesn't really sound like a Bob Dylan song. It has like a Latin vibe to it. I don't know if you guys know, but Lily's half Cuban. Her mama is 100% Cuban, And so I wanted to know, did you put that Latin? There's like a Latin beat to it. Did you do that intentionally, or did it just kind of magically, naturally come out of you? Like, oh, this sounds cool. Like, how does that work for you?
I was just I was just trying to write a song on the piano that was alright, and then the way that I played it, the way that the left hand was going to do the
Yeah.
syncopation or whatever,
Yeah.
that kind of just ended up being Latin.
Okay.
I
Okay.
could feel it in my head that it was gonna be Latin. I thought, okay, that's interesting. I've never done that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
wasn't on purpose at all, though.
Cool. Cool. Because so the song, we decided to play that up, and not just have it be sort of Latin. We actually, I went to, you guys know, I went to Colombia a few times, twice now, I guess. And the second time I made a documentary about my trip and everything. But I met this guy. He plays drums for Bomba Estéreo, which is one of my. I actually listen to them all the time. I love them, and he plays drums for them. And I asked him if he would play percussion on her song, and he did like so many instruments. Like he's like the best. Like there were like 35 tracks of percussion that we put into this song, and so it just gave it such a depth, and I was very nervous that you weren't gonna like it because it was something different coming in and affecting your song, but I think we all loved it right away. And you even hear it in the intro. You hear like a little bongo and some shakers and stuff, and so it's pretty cool. I'm excited for you to hear it. I want to see if anyone asked any questions here.
Somebody said that I just embarrassed myself, and I'm curious about what part you're talking about.
I don't.
You must tell me Lakeshores subtitlese. I don't know what that says.
I got this. Tyler wants to know about my shirt. This is my mantra. I never like fixing it later in the studio. I like to get it right the first time. So fix it while you're doing it, not fix it in post. They always say fix it in post, so, as you already know, Tyler. But I don't know. I found this it just started coming to me on Facebook ads, and it'll probably start coming again now that I said it out loud.
Lake Shores.
See, I get it. So you can actually hear it. So anybody that's east of us can actually. Do you know who that person
got it
is?
First.
Yeah, they already have it live.
Okay.
It comes live in 2.5 hours here at midnight. But that's okay. You can cheat. You gave us a listen, so thank you. All right. I think we should listen to the song, and then we'll talk a little bit afterwards, and then I'll let you go and I'll play some music. So, thanks for being here, everybody. This is the new track coming out tomorrow, called Bob Dylan from Lilito. I hope you love it. You ready? Are you ready for the world to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here it is.
I don't have anger anymore, deep inside my very core. Just the floor and the sky reflecting shiny dry when you someplace. What's his face? What's his pretty face? So what? Listen to the sound of my heart. Listen to the sound of it, and until you restore. Listen to the sound of my heart. Listen to the sound of it, with everyone. If this is fun, oh. Nothing to really sigh about. There in the gun, it hurts a ton. Oh no, this could not be. This could never be unless you promise me. Oh, please don't ever promise me it's real. I don't wanna go. Always in my dreams, every single night. I don't wanna go. Always in my dreams, every single night. I don't wanna go. Always in my dreams, I don't wanna go. Listen to the sound of my heart. Listen to the sound of it, and until you restore. Listen to the sound of my heart. Listen to the sound of it,
Over. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I muted us for the break and I forgot to put us back on. Lily, we were talking and you weren't hearing us. I said, as one of the people asked, what's your favorite instrument to play? And you said,
Yeah, I said guitar, even though it's not my instrument. When I'm getting the hang of it, it's the most fun to be good at.
yes, Lily's a pianist by far. Like, she kills it on the piano. But I can relate because to me, if I had to know which one is the funnest, it would actually be drums. But I'm not nearly as good at the drums as I am at the guitar. So yeah, sorry about the sound problem. So I wanted to ask you, when you write a song like that, do you write the melody while you're playing the piano? Do you do the piano first and then sing over it? And what about the lyrics? Do they come much later, or does it all kind of come together at once?
That's a complicated question because, I mean, sometimes it's a zone where I forget afterwards. So it kind of just depends. It's all about chance, kind of, because it can be, usually I'm trying to do a melody first and rhythm
Yeah.
of the melody, but I don't remember. With this one, it seems like it must have been the piano with the melody at the same time that came first.
Yeah.
I know that the verses were written first. Well, the first verse was.
Yeah, and by the way, like, um, Lily records all this stuff herself. She has her own studio set up, which used to be right over here, separate. Mine is over here, and hers is over here. And so she sort of, our process is like her processes. She records the piano and like vocals and like layers and synths and all this stuff, and then I kind of come in and sort of executive produce at the end and put some beats on and stuff. But right now you're making some new music that uh, I haven't even heard. I usually don't hear it until it's done, and then I add my 2 cents. So it's a good process, I think. And Zach says the production is great on that song. So yeah, hell yeah. Um, Zeb is excited for this album. Yeah, so we don't have the exact date yet, but we are putting out 10 songs of the album. It's pretty much mastered. We're giving the last notes for the mastering right now, and then it's coming out in June in the next month. So probably the second half of June, but yeah, well, awesome. Was there any other questions anyone wanted to ask? Is there any other questions that I was going to ask? Oh, you're making a video for this song, and I know you're working day and night on it. By the way, if Lily has always been not just a musician but an artist, and so she has all these concepts for all the different songs. There's actually like characters, right, for each song, or we're not.
Oh well, yeah. There.
I don't know if we're
song.
announcing that yet.
Well, it doesn't have to be an announcement. I just gotta gather the words of how to explain it. But I guess each song is a person.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. So, but anyway, there's a video coming out for Bob Dylan, and it should be out Tuesday if she gets it done.
I will.
You will. It'll be out Tuesday. So, hey, this is the most people I've had on the show in a while. So I have to bring you on every week, I think. But next time you have to actually play a song live. So, here's a question. Will we play any shows together? Oh, Cece wants to ask. Cece knew you when you were a little baby.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, she used to come to Breaking Pangea shows, and she stayed at our house once, and we're a true friend.
Hi, Cece.
So are we gonna play shows together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. They're doing band practice now. They have a really good bass player, and Scout, and yeah, they posted a
Scout.
photo of them practicing a week or two ago, and Cece says hi. So, well, hell yeah. Well, thank you. Hey, do us a favor. Everyone go tomorrow and like the song. It's going to be on YouTube. If you just use YouTube for music, it's going to be on there. But if you're on Spotify, add it to your playlists. The more grassroots stuff we can get, the better it is. As you know, we're doing Heading East Records now, and Lily is pride and joy of the label. So, all right. I'm saying too much. So, anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna let you go,
Okay.
and I'm gonna play a few songs on our way out. It's 9:40. I usually play till 10, and then and thanks guys for sticking around and checking out Lily's music, and I'm glad you heard it. That everyone heard it and they loved it, so I'm excited for that.
Yay! Okay, bye everybody.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yay! That sounded great. I'm so happy. And I can hear my other daughter squealing right now. Yeah, Heading East. Someone asked if Heading East was a song. It was actually the first Color Fred song, but it was called Heading Back East. And so it's a bit of I wanted to throw that in for the label because it's a nice thing. Hey, Jen, good to see you. Yeah, I am a proud dad. Thank you, brother. And thanks for staying up in the UK so late. What is it, 2:40 a.m.? That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, so someone said something about Chris is saying the outro to Lily's song. Actually, when you hear the album, the outro is a callback to another song. So it's kind of neat. It fits together with something else. So I'm really happy that you noticed that. So I could play the song Heading Back East. All right, let's do it. I'll give you a taste of it. It's a little mellow for the Thursday night party, but I think it'll be fun. And then throw some requests up, and I'll play some stuff for you guys. And someone else, David, asked me to play it too. Hell yeah! All right, it went like this.
Wait for me, she said. I'm as good as getting old like the rest. She said, I'm not getting any younger. Wait for me, I said. It's as good as getting old like the rest. She said, I'm not getting any younger. And the worst part is that you're throwing it away by waiting. Yes, you're throwing it away by waiting, by waiting. Whoa. I'm not getting any younger. Wait for me, she said. Wait for me, she said. Getting any younger. Getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger.
That was the first Color Fred song. I was still in Breaking Pangea, and I let Equal Vision Records hear it, and they said, we want to put that record out. And then, before we got a chance, I joined Taking Back Sunday. But they put out the Color Fred record in 2007, so it all worked out. Okay, Cece wants to hear some Breaking Pangea, and somebody wants to hear Revolution. Two people did, actually. All right, and then we'll do a TBS stuff. Okay, so let's see. This is the Color Fred song I want to do. I mean the Breaking Pangea song. Sorry, I'm Freudian slips. Okay, here we go. Waiting, Sunday, fall apart. Time for all your worries, worried heart. Waiting, Sunday, time is gone.
crossed our fingers, moved on. But I worry, 'cause I think there's something wrong with me again. Do you feel it? Feel the same way? Taking back Sunday was all that we could do, or remember days I spent with you. Ignore the evidence. Does anybody know the answer? What went wrong? Where'd the time go? 'Cause I worry, and I think there's something wrong with me again. Do you feel it? Feel the same way? I'm falling, 'cause I'm falling. I'm falling, 'cause I'm falling down. Shit. C. I wanted to end it a little early, but I couldn't remember which chord it ended on. I saw a request from Hannah, and I don't know if you're the same person, but a close friend of mine, Dave Graham, told me to send a shout out to Hannah, who's in North Carolina. Hopefully that's you. He's a close friend of mine, and he told me you were a Taking Back Sunday fan. So when I saw that request, I figured it was you. So, all right, let's. I'm seeing more requests. Let's. I'm gonna do TBS, and then I'm gonna do Revolution, and then I'm gonna do TBS. I'm gonna die. Hard to change keys. We're gonna die like this, you know, miserable and old. I really gotta hand it to you. I really gotta hand it to you. Are you positive? Absolutely sure. And just get dressed, don't do this. Just get dressed, don't do this. Spent the night lit listening to Miles Davis. Said it makes you wanna fall in love, or be far enough to keep your distance. You can't decide, you can't decide. We're gonna die like this, you know, miserable and old. Really gotta hand it to you, really gotta hand it to you. And just so you know, when we get home, we're through, we're through. Well, it's a long way back south to where I belong. Yeah, you've been there once or twice and you still don't like it. I say you just never gave it a chance. Give me a chance, give me a. Besides, did you ever think that we could living like these? But you can't decide. No, you can't decide. We're gonna die like this, you know, miserable gotta hand it to you. Really gotta hand it to you. And just so you know, are you positive when we get home? We're through. We're through. Just so, are you? We're gonna die like this, and if it's hit or miss, just in spite of it, we're gonna die like this, miserable and old, and old. We're gonna die like this, and if it's hit or miss, well, just in spite of it, we're gonna die like this, miserable and old.
Number 5 with a bullet. That was that song. This is a song by Terrible Things, Revolution.
This is not your savior or the answer to those prayers. I don't believe anyone to take you there. They said the writing on the wall should read, no one really cares. This is not a revolution till we say it is. Till we say it is. This is not a revolution till we say it is. Till we say it. Have you ever heard the story of the pauper and the prince? They traded places, we haven't seen either one ever since. It seems we only want what we don't have. No one ever wins. This is not a revolution till we say it is. Till we say it is. It is not a revolution.
All right, guitar solo coming.
You only make it harder on yourself. We waited far too long for someone else. You only make it harder on yourself. We waited far too long for someone else. Someone else.
You know the rest. I'm just gonna go fast.
This is not a revolution. This is not a revolution. The writing on the wall should read. No one really cares. No one really cares.
All right. So I read a review today of our new album, A Year and Change. The Color Fred has a new album. Came out a month ago. And I read a review of it today. And it was just, I think it was just a person, you know, with a Instagram page. It wasn't like, you know, Rolling Stone magazine. Tyler, this is a 618E Taylor. Thank you so much. So this review, it said there's a lot of songs on this album that are what you would hope would be like Fred's sound, like the Taking Back Sunday Fred sound. And he described that sound as if Eddie Van Halen started an emo band. Which there was a there was a time in history, maybe around 2006 or 2008, when that would have been meant as maybe as an insult. I don't know, but I thought, wow, like I took it as a compliment. Obviously, I'm playing with this pick right now. If you can't see it, there it is. And but I don't know. And then I was kind of like, is that what you people see me as? Just a guitar shredder? And if so, why didn't I embrace this earlier? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm reading the comments. Yeah, I think it was a positive compliment. Yeah, I think it's a cool compliment as well. And I'm glad that, yeah, and we've got accurate. Okay, so that is all you guys see me as. That is okay with me. It was my favorite band for so many years, and I don't get enough. Van Halen requests, actually. So, hey, thank you, Louie. That's so cool. That's really cool that you play it, man. If you I don't know if you saw, I have if anyone wants to play New American Classic, I put a tutorial of it up on my YouTube channel. I'm still planning on doing the darn Patreon with tutorials of all the songs. So let's get that. You're right, David Lee Roth. All right, let's keep going, guys. We'll do. I know I might have even done it last week or 2 weeks ago, but we can do this photograph as proof. And I want to play another. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, but you guys are sticking around, so I'm sticking around for the moment. I'd like to do another song from the New Color Fred album. I think I know which one I want to do. So let's do this first. There's no vinyl of Terrible Things other than the EP, but not the full length. But we could always press it. We'll see. I got a few other things to press first.
Well, I'll wait till you listen. I won't say a word. To follow your instincts will just never work for me. Silent but strong, yeah, I'm playing that card, and you're noticing nothing again. 'Cause I'm lying on the table with everything you said. Keep it in mind, the way that it felt when the most I could do was to just blame myself.
Oh, I'm in the wrong tuning.
Well, I know you know everything. I know you didn't mean it. I know you didn't mean it. I know you know everything. No, you didn't mean it.
Here we go.
So we're talking forever and you almost feel better, but better's no excuse for tonight. You see, it's never bad enough to just leave or give up, but it's never good enough to feel right. So I'm lying on the table with everything you said. We'll all catch up eventually. We'll get caught up, and honestly, the weight of my decisions were impossible to hold. They were never yours, and I know you know everything. I know you didn't mean it. No, you didn't mean it. I know you know everything. I know you didn't mean it.
I cut it a little short because we did play that one last week. All right, we're going to round it down here. This is the cool down here. Maybe you're getting ready to go to sleep. Maybe you're getting ready to rage. I have a feeling we're all going to sleep soon. So here's a nice quiet one about driving down the road on a tour bus. That's when I wrote this.
The sign reads 55, but there's some place that I gotta be. That train is leaving. That train is leaving. The road slides under us, never ending, pushing home so far away. But the earth is flat out here. The earth is flat. It must have been like looking through an open window. Was I so easy to read? It must have been like looking through an open window. Was I so easy to read? Now modern day mammoths are making their ways through the valleys and slums, the kinds I still can't get out of. I still can't get out of. But you fly away, you cross the ocean. It's safer for the both of us. But I want you all to myself. I want you all to myself. 'Cause that train is leaving. That train is leaving. That train is leaving. It's taking you home. And though I will run, though I will try, that train is leaving. Well, I could be yours, you could be mine, and that train is leaving. Oh, the sign reads 55, but there's some place that I gotta be. The sign reads 55, but there's some place that I gotta be. That train is leaving. That train is leaving.
Everyone have a great night. I saw someone from Japan is going to work soon. Thank you for being here. I think that's where you are. Is that where you are? And somebody from Australia is here. It's morning for those two people. And the rest of us are falling asleep over here. And Sylvain, who asked about diving, my studio is called Diver Down, which is, funny enough, named after a Van Halen album. Yes, it's true. So, thank you so much for hanging to the bitter end. I've had an awesome night with you guys. Please go check out Lilito. It's out in the next 2 hours. Wake up tomorrow, give it a spin, give it a like, maybe add it to a playlist. It'll help the overall algorithms. We got to start somewhere, and we need you. So thank you. Have a great night.
That train is leaving. That train is leaving. That train is leaving.
Good night, guys. See you on the next one.